When I ordered this little tiny light, I had no intention of reviewing it. But once I started playing around with it, I realized I gotta tell you about this thing. This is the Neewer TL96RGB light. It sells for less than $30 and it's got some really cool features. And it's got this one pretty amazing feature that I don't know. It just opens up so many possibilities. So it does have RGB in the name. So yeah, you can get all the crazy colors you want out of this. However, you can also get, daylight balanced white. You can get tungsten, you can get anything in between. So it is, it is a pretty serious video or photographic light from that standpoint. It's just tiny. On the back of the light here, you have 4 buttons. You've got a power button, you got 2 arrow buttons up and down, and you also have a button marked M, which I think is for mode. And there's a display here. So like I said, you can adjust the color temperature. You can go very, very warm, or you can go the opposite direction and you can go up to daylight temperature and beyond and get a really cool white color if you want. But now if we flip it into a different mode, now we're in RGB mode and you've got all the hues you need. So in RGB mode, you can go through all the colors. Now you can hold the arrow key down and it will go just a little bit faster. You don't have to click the button each time, but it's a little slow getting through the whole color wheel cycle here, as you can see. So you also have some built-in special effects. We've got Cop Car. This one's called HSI Fast, which is just cycling through all the colors. This is HSI Slow, so it's, cycling through all the colors very slowly. So you've got various colors of flashing lights, and they don't flash consistently, though. It'll flash slow and then fast. There's a green one. This is a high-low beam here, so it's just going back and forth between brighter and darker. You got an emergency light, I guess. And this is a paparazzi. It's like random flash bulbs going off. RGB strobe, regular disco strobe. And this one's called faulty light bulb, which really reminds me of the Aputure Amaran light that I reviewed a month or 2 ago. Some of the same effects, actually, which is interesting. Ooh, it's a party light. That's what it's called, party. And this one is supposed to be a flickering candle. So you get the idea. There's a few more special effects on here. I won't bore you with every single one because, you know what? Just go find out yourself. The light is cheap enough. Pick one up. Pick, 5 up. Now, there's a lot of little features built into this light that are really cool. And it's got tripod mounts on both sides here, so you can attach it to things. But here's the thing that blows my mind, and this is really, it makes this light so much more useful, because think about it. You could take this outside at night and you could light your subject that way. You could use it as a practical light. In other words, one that's actually in a scene you're shooting. But the thing that makes this really, really even more flexible is that it's magnetic. There are magnets on both ends. In fact, let's see if I can actually stick it to like my mic here. Check that out. Okay, think about what you can do with that. That is a game changer for me. I can put this light so many different places. And it's so cheap. Did I mention it was cheap? Just go get one. All right, that's the end of this review.